CondoR Online. This is Morning Glory, a brand new morning show.
Brand new, well, it's like an original breakfast show, but an American twist.
Stop with this American twist. So my name is Bec. I'll be with you each morning. Alongside me is the wonderful Chase.
I am wonderful, but I am also Chase.
Wow, you can say that. And nestling behind us, the woman who makes it all happen, it's producer Sarah.
Hi guys.
Oh, look at her with the like glasses on and everything, wearing them for the first time. You know she has to wear her glasses when she drives, right? Dangerous girl.
That's called an adventure.
Yeah, it is. Cannot be in the car, but still.
Can I just ask before we go any further though, why are we sitting with just one apple?
Well, you know what? You know, do you not believe that things happen for a reason?
Well, I do, yeah, but an apple?
Well, alright, so I had a morning meeting this morning anyway, and you know, in a place, Penny Lane, you know, for those who, yes, we're in Liverpool and the Beatles, but it was like, I had a really successful day, and I'm feeling good about myself of late, and I get on a bus, first time in this particular area, so as I'm on the bus, I sit in front of an empty seat, and then along comes a student, next student of mine, and she sits right in front of me and hands me an apple. I'm like, oh wow, you know, it was great to see her. We were really happy to see each other, you know, catching up and everything. And you know, it's like she gave me this apple and she tells me, you know, good things about myself. And I think everybody needs that, don't you? Everybody needs somebody to tell you something good about yourself.
Yeah, that's lovely. I'm just more concerned with the fact that someone who you haven't seen in ages gets on a bus and gives you an apple. Bear in mind, I'm currently watching Killing Eve.
Oh, okay, I'm not watching that show, but
So it's probably a wise move. So are you actually... See, there's a little dent there. That could be a syringe full of poison.
It could be.
And you might die.
And I might die, but I also won't eat it. So I just don't know how to throw it away though.
Well, what? There's a bin. Just throw it in the bin.
Well, alright, listen, answer me this, right? Somebody gives you something, do you throw it away? I mean,
yes. Or re-gift. Pass it on. Pay it forward. Pay it forward.
Re-gift. What a way to start this show.
It kind of doesn't work if they know that you're re-gifting.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, you know, let's just tell people what kind of show this is first before we get into the topics.
So, we are your morning show. So this is all about things that go on, things that we notice, topical stuff. To be honest, anything goes.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
And you get in touch with us, by the way, if you have any views on anything that we can then share.
We're CondoR Online.
Yep, get on Instagram.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media platforms.
CondoR Online.
That's right, man. You got it, you got it. So, Sarah, what's our first topic of the day?
So, our first topic of the day is plus size models in Cosmopolitan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at you. Look who reads the girly magazines.
Well, it's girly magazine. No, well, girly magazine in my day was something different. But I will tell you, this girl on the cover was kind of like a reminder of those girly magazines. I mean, I don't know the woman's name, but I know she's famous.
Tess Holidays.
Ooh, Tess Holidays. Let me tell you, this woman, it was fantastic about it back is that plus modeling is really changed, hasn't it? You know, it's kind of like, the body image was always so wafer thin. What was her name? Kate Moss, you know, Twiggy, you know, and now, you know, people are celebrating plus modeling and plus model size. I thought it was a really good topic, you know what I mean?
It is really, really good. What I found interesting was the backlash against it.
Backlash?
The backlash against it. So plus size models, basically anyone from size 12 up in the fashion industry. Size 12?
Yeah, she's actually a size 26.
But still good.
And that's why people have been getting their backs up a little bit, because the kind of, you know, 12, 14, 16, is a size 26 actually unhealthy?
But not for her. So, I mean, you know, that's the whole thing, is how you carry it, and she carries it well. I've seen some of those modeling shoots of hers, and that's the main thing about how that's what I'm trying to say. Sexy is all in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
You know?
And actually, health is a different thing as well, because I know plenty of very, very thin people. One guy in particular who I used to work with, as thin as a rake, and he was so unhealthy.
Right, yeah, probably drugs. But anyway, I don't know. So yeah, so back to the plus modeling, right? You know, positive or negative?
I think it's positive. I'd be classed as a plus size myself.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you know, I always try.
Thanks to the specs for that. No, I think it gives a more real representation of what you would look like in those clothes, because there's nothing worse than looking in kind of catalogues or magazines and you see something and think, that looks brilliant, you get it, and you look like a sack of potatoes.
But also, it's also like, because that they're modeling for actual designers or companies, hopefully, you know, you can get that out for the Primark.
Yeah.
You know, and when could you have used to do that kind of thing? What do you think, Sarah? You little thin waif of a girl.
It's nice to see somebody who's happy in themselves. Definitely. A lot of these models look miserable all the time. They don't always look, you know, like they're enjoying themselves. So she looks like she's happy within herself, and it's, you know, so nice to see. It's a breath of fresh air.
And she's being celebrated for who she is.
Yeah.
She has no illusions. You know, she's not trying to pretend to be who she is. And I mean, hopefully she is working on it on a health basis wise, but she's also probably what do you call that? People inspiring people of her size.
Yeah. Have you seen Bryony Gordon's another one? I follow her on Instagram.
Really?
She's a plus size lady.
Really?
She does a lot of marathons. She's really super fit. She does marathons, but she does it in her brown knickers.
Really?
And
Sarah, say that to later. That's it. Bookmark.
But she's great, you know, she's out there and she's like, this is my body, she's carrying babies, if there's huge, you know, you're not home, there's everything, things that have
What do you mean
happened.
she's carrying babies?
Her body is carrying babies in it, and you know, she's got,
What, like a kangaroo? I don't understand what you mean.
you know how women can, do you need
You
to
mean
stress
she's
the,
pregnant?
no, she's not pregnant, but she's been pregnant, she's had babies.
Oh, she got very weight.
So some of it's that, but there's a whole kind of story there. So she's saying, you know, that's what your body represents. It's not meant to be perfect, is it?
Well, who says it's not perfect?
Exactly. As you say, it's only behind.
You know what? Last thing I'll say before we move on. In the olden days, I'm always talking about the olden days, Botticelli, you know, and the famous artwork was always designing like the women with girth. like the Titian art, the Baroque art and everything, you know, the women bathers.
Yeah.
You know, always down blousing, went all the way back. Anyway, go ahead. What's our next topic?
Our next topic is going to be Rory entertains the crowd with an Icelandic thunderclap.
Golf.
This is best topic. I have no clue about it, but
I don't understand golf, but I got
who understands golf? What is the name? What is the sport to this event? I mean, the guy goes out there with a stick and he hits a ball far away into the trees or the pond. What is the point?
But they don't. They hit this ball with their golf bat, and it goes from here right across the other side of the thing.
Love that golf clap.
Club. Whatever. You whack a pimply ball with a big piece of metal, but the ball goes near enough where they want it to. It's fascinating.
Okay, but you were talking about that they did this thunderclap. That's the only thing that interests me about the story.
Yeah, so
tell me about the
It
thunderclap.
kind of started at the football. It was the Iceland team. I don't know if it was the World Cup or the is Iceland even in the European Cup? I have no idea.
Don't ask an American.
It's like that. Don't ask a Newcastle fan about football.
There we go.
But yeah, they started this whole thing and they get the crowd and it's quiet and they go. Which sounds rubbish when there's just kind of two of us doing it, but you can imagine when there's like 7. It starts off slow and then builds up. They were doing that at the golf.
Well, that really would make golf exciting because it's not exciting just watching like a couple of old guys in like these weird pants walking across the green.
But they're not all, and the Americans, they're quite handsome, but they all do this whole like chest pump thing. They were doing like, you know, when you two men look to each other and like do the whole chest pump.
Yeah, exactly.
It was, honestly, I spent 3 hours watching. I mean, 3 hours I'm never going to get back, and I still don't understand what they were doing. But yeah,
because you know that whole 19th hole and everything. I just too.
That's the club, the 19th hole. That's the fun bit.
I was gonna say there's somebody I know. So, Sarah, what do you think about that Ryder Cup Thunder?
You know what, not much. It probably made it more enjoyable, a bit more entertaining for a couple of hours,
But it wasn't about the game. It was more about when we gonna do this at.
Yeah, you know.
And there were people who were also picked. So obviously you've got to be quiet when they're about to knock the ball off.
Yeah.
and there were little men, kind of well, not little men, there were men, sat around the course, and they were holding signs up saying silence.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to be quiet, you don't want to put them off their stroke.
That was the funny thing about when it was on Wide World of Sports, and and then the announcer would go, yes, and he slowly approaches the group as he adjusts the ball. I remember the honeymooners, man, when Ralph Brandon had to learn how to play golf, and he had to adjust the ball, and Norton, his best friend, was trying to tell him to do. He go, hello, ball. I'm just saying. Anyway, next topic. I noticed how she skipped over when I wrote down Princess topics.
We'll go back.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Build a crescendo.
Wait before the kids go to school. This is the school run. It gets a little bit there. Want to hear more about that?
No.
All right.
Okay, before we hear more about that, let's talk about the same-sex dance on Strictly.
If we had to.
Strictly is, see, it's nearly Christmas, isn't it?
I never watched Strictly in my life, but still, I mean, now I understand that they had the what are they called? The dancer,
The professional dancers.
Professionals. They were doing the same-sex dance.
Yeah. Well, one of the contestants, Dr. Ranj, wanted to have a same-sex partner, have a guy dance with him for the whole series, and it was kind of said no for whatever reason.
Right.
But they have introduced the professional dancers. So it's like the Sunday night results show. They do a big kind of opening special. It's all professional dancers, and they had guys dancing with guys, the girls dancing with girls. Do you know what? I didn't even notice. I watched the whole thing, and it was just such a brilliant routine. It was really, really powerful. And it was only kind of after, because you can't watch telly now without being on Twitter and having that alternative narrative.
I mean, what did you think this?
It's a good idea. I don't see why not. It opens the doors for other people, doesn't it? And it might capture a different audience. So yeah, I don't see why not.
Exactly. See, I'm waiting for us to disagree on stuff.
I know.
But we're progressive.
It's coming.
It will happen.
It will happen.
Possibly very soon, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Go on, Sarah.
Hit us, Sarah.
One for you, right? Naked attraction.
Okay.
Why do it?
Why do it?
It's almost like, the Christmas in reverse, as Bec said.
It totally is. So let me just get one thing straight. I don't watch reality TV. I don't watch these quizzes. I don't watch all of this kind of.
We are in Britain though, but we're full of it. Reality TV.
Yeah, I'm full of it in many other senses. Do you watch it, this Naked Attraction? You so. I don't watch it every week now. So, well, let's just set the scene. So if you're pure at heart, or your eyes have never been tainted by this program, basically what it is, there'll be, the first bit of it is kind of men hidden behind the screen.
Yes.
And then they slowly reveal from their minging hobbit feet upwards.
Minging Yeah, because they do have hairy legs.
Why do you want to see feet?
Why do you want to see hairy legs?
Why do you want to see this? Why do you want to see any of it? Basically, they go up the whole body completely, and they're naked.
And they hide they save the face for last or something like that.
So you see every dingly dangly
and
bit
it's cold in there, you know what I mean? So they're encouraged to, be nonplussed.
So I have two issues with it. First of all, what's
Only
that?
two?
Well, I have quite a few.
Okay.
First, what do their mothers think? If I had gotten that program, well, first of all, I think we can say actually that my mum would watch that program.
Yeah.
But what's their parents think?
Well, they're single guys. And, it's like, well, they can't cry because it's like, what do your mates think? I would say, what do your mother think? What do your mates think? Because they have to be really really ribbing you and attacking you, I think, if you go on something like that. It's not like you being in the gym, in the locker room and stuff, because say the truth, me, now I save that bit for last. But I'm not willing to share in the locker room. But so I wouldn't do it on telly. So if you're gonna ask me would I do this kind of show, no. Not unless I could be like this, Morning Glory.
I'm just baffled by the whole, because where'd you go from that? You've seen someone naked. So to me, the whole thing about kind of courting in an old-fashioned sense of the word, you build up to being naked. It's and like Sarah said before, it is like Christmas in reverse. Christmas is all about the anticipation. 9 times out of 10, those presents are rubbish, right? It's socks or it's bubble bath and you don't even have a bath. It's all kinds stuff, but the excitement's getting it and shake it and have a squeeze of it.
What do you mean a squeeze of it? Well,
You're making a catch of these are your Christmas presents, and then you unwrap it, and then it's like, yay! Put that to one side, put it in the regifting pile, like you and your apple. It's
I've got it now, it's my day.
Naked attractions, like getting up in the morning and seeing that pile of socks already sat there on the sofa. Then you've got to go and wrap them, and then your mum has to send them back off to Santa Claus.
well, I gotta tell you, I mean, the end of the program, you know, when the couple finally select each other and they go out on a date and stuff, and they're actually wearing clothes, I'm actually amazed by it because I'm kind of like, wait a minute, I just saw them naked, but I like it better when their clothes are on. You know what I mean? Because they get like average, like looking people that look like, you know, normal me and you and all that other kind of stuff. But I think that when they go on a date, you know, I'm really wondering because they don't capture it well enough. I think that, like, now that I've seen you naked, I should have less anxiety. We should have more open conversation. And we don't actually get to see that, you know, because it's the end of the program.
I've never actually got to the end of the program.
See, that's your problem. That's why we're watching this show. It's a social experiment of if I saw her naked, would I still want to go out on a date with her? You know, and because when we go out on a date and I haven't seen the person naked, you know, I'm always wondering, what do you look like? Now, I mean,
Is it probably all doing that?
Next topic. I wouldn't say that.
I believe there's campaigns against this shit.
I was talking about people. I was gonna ask the question, but I forgot it. Yeah. So you're saying you wouldn't go on the program, but the question is, would you want to know what the person looked like before you went out with them?
Not naked, no.
No, I might want to see your face, but you know, the rest downwards, isn't it? Isn't it all supposed to be about what's going on in your mind?
It's supposed to be, but it never is, because I'm pretty sure that was just in the next topic.
The one thing, if you just one more, the only good thing about that, I think, I've got an admiration for them for daring to go on, for having the money.
No, they got paid. Don't give them admiration. They got paid in admiration. You don't think those people get paid?
Did they?
Come on.
I've changed my perception. I'm
Come
going to
on.
an attraction on the other next week.
Are you serious? You can't be that gullible to think that those people do not get paid to stand on the stage naked and be criticized for their body.
Just expenses though, you know?
Investigate. We'll come back to that. I'm telling you, they get paid. You know what I mean?
So see you next week on Naked Attraction.
Stop looking! I don't have my sleep. Sarah.
Okay, quick one. So, we've got the word 30 years ago.
Well, this was Bec's idea because, like, I mean, I've come here like 17 years ago, and I am familiar with the word because of Terry Christensen and all that, and it felt like it was kind of like our version of MTV, really, you know, and stuff. So you were telling us about the word.
So the word, and you know, it's probably going back 25, 30 years, or maybe even longer when it started, and it was kind of the original kind of trash telly. It was along the lines of Euro trash, do you remember? That tried to call and jump or go to you. And it was the stuff that was on a Friday night. A lot of it. And it was on late at night. And I wasn't allowed to watch it because I was still at school, so I used to just kind of watch it very quietly in my bedroom. But they did kind of the 5 minutes of fame or 15 minutes of fame, and that's where I think it kind of, this whole kind of gratuitous telly, if you like, started. Because anyone, it was what would you do to be famous for 5 minutes or something? And they would eat worms and do all kinds of...
The stuff that we're doing now was Celebrity Get Me Out of Here and all that kind of stuff, you know, that stuff, but they were kind of the innovators of doing that, as you say. I mean, I think that kind of television is great because of the improvisational aspect of it. You know, I don't think they actually had a clue as to what was going to happen. I think they, you know, threw in different things of like a mixed bag, wasn't it, or a Mulligan stew, and like, and that was that kind of raw creativity. Wasn't it that show that Oliver Reed sang on?
I don't know.
You know who Oliver Reed is?
Yeah.
Like, remember he was drunk?
Yes.
Or was it Parkinson's? And he was singing on some show and everything. No. Parkinson's, the show. But my thing about it is that our stove was pissed off his head and he was singing on the show, but I could have sworn Terry Christensen was somehow involved, so that's why I thought it was man. You just never know what happens when you have a green room full of alcohol.
Exactly. Maybe we should do that before we come in here.
I know you want to.
Probably a little bit early, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a bit early for a funny show. Don't say Sarah. Anyway, go ahead, Sarah. What's that next one? Hit us with the big one now.
Our next one is going to be, what are the Kardashians?
Oh my God. I do, but Beth doesn't. I think the Kardashians are American treasure, even though they're from some other country. No. Well, I watch it. I watch it like everybody else.
See, I just don't get what they are.
What are they? They're like fembots. You know what I mean? They multiply in succession. You know, I mean, every couple of years there's two more. I think they want to keep the show going until that the middle one, the with the bad attitude, who has all the kids. Until they grow up, they're going to keep going because Kylie and Kennedy, or whatever their name is those two, they were little kids when they first started. Yeah, and then now they're like mega stars for some mega reason. So I know that they're going to keep the show going until that little girl, what's her name? Kate? Kim? No, Kim is the main one. I mean, the middle one who gets no love.
Chloe?
No, that's
Claire.
No, anyway, who cares? It's a K. And no, it's not her name. Whatever. Either way, it's the one who had the one who had the crazy boyfriend and all the kids. Anyway, when her kids grow up, they're going to keep that show going until those kids grow up and they become Kardashians.
Are they like gremlins?
They are like gremlins. They
put a bit of water on them and there's more.
There we go. There we go. But wait. You were talking about Kanye's new name, and that's why we don't get. And we all know that Kanye, who's having his issues right now, is now. You said that he's now changed his name officially to Kanye or something like that.
Just Ye. He's dropped the can.
Yeah.
The can has gone. He can no more.
He can't no more.
It's just Ye. Oh yeah.
See, that's the topic for the shakedown. But like, what is wrong with Kanye? We know what's wrong with Kanye, but now he's Ye. He's calling himself Ye.
Ye. I have no idea. This whole kind of phenomenon of them, he's just always really grumpy.
He is always really grumpy, and he tried to blame it on being like mentally unstable, and it's not. He's just grumpy because he's stuck in that family world of the family circus of the Kardashians.
See, my other issue with the Kardashians is Kim.
Yeah.
Kim's backside.
Yeah.
Right.
You hit it and sound like that.
Can I just?
It's metal.
My backside is bigger than hers, and I'm not rich.
No, it's not.
And I've been growing mine for 40 years.
Yeah,
it's natural.
It's natural. It's all good.
What? Is that all she's famous for? Just that?
It is all she's famous for. That backside that keeps getting bigger and filled with more juices.
Well, it's not good. That's where it starts.
It did start with the sex tape. I added the A's to names. It used to be like the Lucretia. It used to be like the Lucretia, didn't it? It used to be going like, yo, what's your name? My name is Moesha Lucretia. My name is Moesha Lucretia. You know, Mawanda Katana. You know, shit like that. My African name. That was the time when we, black people had African names. Wakanda. You know. And now it's like I'm like A, B, C. You know what the hell going on? I want to prove to people I know the alphabet. So.
Do you know what though? Your name, if you shortened yours to Che, you might actually get confused with Ye.
Oh, Che, yo, Che's hanging out with Ye today. What's up? Are you gonna be bad?
Babe. Oh, no, that's it.
Hey, no, I can remember my babe. She's my babe. What's up? Oh. And Sarah, what you say?
Say.
All right, moving on, Sarah. When chicks start to sing, we move on.
Next one.
Something that you noticed.
Oh, this is like what did you notice this week?
Do you know what I have noticed this week? And I'm just gonna bring things down a little bit because I've been quite sad. Jeffrey from Rainbow's died.
Oh, I know.
Oh, right. I just heard about that.
And this is the thing with getting older, isn't it? Because all like your childhood heroes.
Well, wait a minute.
This is it.
See, now, wait a minute. Now you brought it into a real tough subject area because I have to talk about this.
Okay.
Childhood heroes. So, when I heard about that guy from Rainbow, then it made me start to think about Savile. Then it made me start to think about all the different things. Well, I'm just saying. You said childhood heroes, started making me think. I know he's not, so let's separate him from that. But it made me think about it for a second. Because Cosby's had just got sentence. He got like 3 to 10 years. Man's blind and about 90, right? True enough, as a fiendish act that he's committed throughout time and gotten away with, yes, people should have to, pay for crime. But, somebody went on Instagram and made a really powerful analysis basis on that, where it's like, this is what Cosby gets. But then who's that guy that's going up for the judge?
Yeah.
I don't talk politics because I don't like politics, but you talk about childhood heroes, and I just think that was a crying ass shame that this guy is still being discussed about whether he should have a job or should not have a job, and Cosby sitting in prison in 4 walls in the yellow jumpsuit wondering, tonight? You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, you brought up this guy from Rainbow, who was the expected childhood, but I'm just trying to say for me, it's a shame. Legends are dying all around us, and we're waiting for the next person to release the next statement. So even though this gentleman that you talk about has passed, and people were sad, you're waiting for somebody to come out to murder his name in the mud, because he's from the generation of the whole Savile scenario.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up. It's like now you never know what you're going to hear when you turn on Twitter. I know I said here on Twitter. I said it for a reason. Anyway, what do you think about all that? That was my little American right there.
No, I get that. And it is sad that everything from that era has been tainted because there were so many women come forward. And it's horrific what they've been through.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
And I want that to be clear. It's horrific.
And it kind of has tainted. I think everyone then starts doubting everyone else who moved in those circles.
Yeah.
And it just puts that little bit of cloud over
because it's like a chain. It's like somebody knew.
Yeah.
That whole thing, somebody knew. And like we come from production in that way, like somebody's responsible, somebody did this, somebody turned a blind eye and all of that other kind of stuff. But what it is it's like somebody opened up the Vatican Papers or something, on these celebrities for a reason. And I don't know what it is, and I'm not gonna say don't get me started, but I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Because it's like, but it's a shame that, they hear about the loss of somebody who was very important to you.
Yeah, Rainbow was like the best program ever.
I didn't watch it. Maybe that's why.
And also, another one who went this week is a guy called John Cunliffe, and he was the creator of Postman Pat. And I love Postman. Now you've heard of Postman Pat.
Yeah, I did Postman Pat.
Yeah.
And then Black and White Cat. Yes.
Exactly. See, so it's just, I find it really sad, and it's a sign of getting old. There's all these lovely people.
You know what? Isn't that the same though? I mean, when you hit a certain age marker, now it's like you're just looking at like friends die. It's like fallen soldiers on the battlefield.
Well, it's trying to be a big man. God bless her, she's not with us anymore. But, people, they just get the paper and the first thing they look at is the obituary column to see if anyone they know has died.
Yeah.
And then you plan your week, there's a nice funeral. Pop along to that one and have a party.
That would be grand. Nice one, grand. That's a nice plan.
And you'll have to cook on Thursday now, they'll be party
Who died this week? Yeah.
The silver lining.
The silver lining and everything, yeah, exactly. All right, hit us with that playbook then, Sarah. I know what Sarah's avoiding.
I don't know the first name.
Yeah, you did, because it was the number one on the left. It's for you that you're avoiding it. My God, this show is going long.
So we're going to go there right now, okay?
There you go.
So, what do you think? Do you think sex is better with conversation or without?
No, that's exactly what the question is.
Conversation or conversation without sex? Oh, sorry, I did read that one.
You did read it wrong. You did read it wrong. Whoa.
Sex without conversation or conversation without sex?
Here we go.
about online dating.
Yes, we were.
And whether or not you engage in a long period of conversation before the clothes come off.
No, you engage in a long period of conversation and you don't get no sex.
Is that like wasted time?
I don't know, man, but I'm just trying to say it's my sad moment on Plenty of Fish. Go ahead.
I thought we were having a moment of silence.
That got too real. I just called up for lunch. But yeah, sex without conversation is a conversation without sex. I mean, what do you want as a woman? Do you want sex without conversation?
First of all,
conversation without sex. That's what it was, Sarah.
Okay, so I get it now.
Now you get it?
Like a one-night stand kind of thing, or like what was on there? Or like
Okay, Sarah, what do you want? Sex without conversation, conversation without sex. Do you want just somebody to relate to be with, to hang out with, you know?
That seems more fulfilling.
Well, guys don't want that.
If I could just remember this Facebook conversation, okay?
there are times when women don't either.
Well, yeah, there's a time when
There are times when women don't want.
There are times when women don't want any conversation.
True.
I just want to know those times. Because you know what? Because we were talking, you know, about those dating sites. We can name them because they'll hopefully give us money. But you know,
I think that's called prostitution.
whatever. What I'm just trying to say is, women are on these sites, right? And then in profiles, they say, "Look, I'm not one of those that you could just and you know be out." Exactly. Just swipe left, don't talk to me.
Okay.
I want conversation, so I'm a conversationalist. I can talk about anything. So, you know, when I'm having a conversation and then it doesn't lead to what it is that I would like it to lead to, I'm wondering, why did you say that you don't want this? Because what did I say, you know, that didn't prompt that? Because we're not even talking about face-to-face, because that's what's great about online dating is. It's like, you just, I think I like that person, like what their profile is, I see the pictures and boom. Right? You know, that's supposed to be the best thing since bar dating.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah, sounds good.
And then, you know, it's supposed to eliminate the whole deal. Is like, now that we meet, well, that was American Online when it first started. But now it seems like there's these choices. You go on these dates, and you just said, like, you go on these dates and something like that. And it's like, you know, it's still like, well, wait a minute, I thought we had a plan. I thought we were moving towards a generation.
Have you ever
It's not like making a
thought
decision.
that maybe you were just really boring?
I think we're coming together, you said. Well, me boring?
No.
Me boring? Yes.
It depends. What you have to
I wouldn't say boring. I would say non-adventurous. And I would be open about this. It's the fact that I find, and you can debate me on this, I find that women say they want something, and they actually want something else.
It depends what time it is. The thing with women is we don't know what we want at any given time. So we can turn around and, you know, 1 minute when you go on these sites, I'm on all of them.
Don't give your name or anything.
No, I'm not going to. Really want to know? So I have on there wants a relationship. But what my idea of a relationship is that's just because you have to tick a box.
Yeah.
And to me, if you tick the box that says once a day but nothing serious, that's just casual hookups.
Okay then.
Now that involves having to shave your legs too much for my
Okay then.
kind of thing. So I suppose a relationship is something then you're going to enter into conversation. However, Friday night at 11 o'clock when I roll in from the pub, I might not want that conversation. So I might mean something completely different.
See, how is a guy supposed to understand your timetable? I mean, you know, it's not fair in love and war. Who's with me on this? I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
No, men are the same. You have different needs.
No, men always want that need, though. They don't have different needs. They always want that need. What I'm trying to say, though, is they have to figure out how to play the game. And it is a game that women say they're not playing, but they are playing. And then that aspect is that men don't know how to navigate. So there is potential of talking too much or sharing too much because you think, well, I'm trying to show my sensitive side. But it's like, no, it's Friday night, I just got home, and I'm really looking for something else. How do I freaking know that? You know what I mean? Because her Friday night might be her Thursday afternoon. Yeah. I'm from what you're saying, it's like, it just might be a moment that I feel that I want something. So that's what I mean, it's like, is that fair? I mean, this game of digital dating now is supposed to be that mainly it's supposed to be easy access, you know? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? What do you think, Sarah? Before I totally blow myself up on the internet.
I think that's right though. It depends on how you feel at the time, but I'm sure you can articulate that in the conversation, and as adults you can move forward with that either, you hook up or you wait till next weekend.
And the weird thing is, I've had conversations with guys on there who've actually gone on to become a friend because we got on really, really well in the conversation.
We got on to become a friend.
We did. We're totally friends with women
with so many friends.
But the guys do the same as well. Guys put you in the friend zone, and that's absolutely fine. If you just, I've got loads of
believe that a guy wants to put you in the friend zone?
Yes.
The guy fell in the friend zone. It was like dropping into a pit. You know what I mean? Like, that's usually what happens. Guys don't want, let me make this clear. Guys do not want to be your friend. They do not want to be in the friend zone. They have too many friends. They have too many friends, and you only disagree because you have male friends, and that's what happens. The girl will say, "I disagree because I have too many friends." But like the whole point is, guys don't want friends. They will take friends. They are suffering with their friends. They will have friends. That doesn't mean they want them. So I'm not trying to say that men don't have friends.
So what about these?
They just don't want that.
I've got at least.
Does that make any sense? Does that make me a bad guy? Attack me with it. Does that make me a bad guy?
There are at least, and I've been on a fair share of dates, but there are 3 guys who I would now class as very, very good friends of mine, who I went on dates with. I would have been quite happy to have progressed that relationship further.
And they
didn't, but they want to be friends, and they keep in contact. We go for a beer, we have a chat, we catch up on WhatsApp, we're friends on Facebook, we comment, we share, that kind of stuff. And that was them who put me in that friend. So that's I can
You know what? I've never heard this side of the story before.
Maybe I'm just really ugly.
No, there's no
Kardashian-ass.
You know what? No, seriously, there's no such thing as an ugly woman. Not till a guy was like, hey, what do you mean?
I do believe that some people just aren't compatible. And I think also, I read a book 8 years ago called Decent Proposal. It's all about the fact that one person, and this goes whether you're a man or a woman, one person doesn't necessarily fit everything you need in one person. So you might have a guy who's great to go to the pub with on Friday night in his jeans, and he'll sit there and he'll chat like we're chatting. You can have a good bit of a debate, you can maybe hang out on a Sunday, go for a walk, have a drink. But then you've got a really posh awards do to go to, and he's the most uncomfortable person ever.
Yeah, do you take Mr. Jeans or
Mr. Jeans! I love that!
Or do you take Mr. Waistcoat? You take Mr. Waistcoat because he's more adapt and more.
He looks like he belongs to that. He looks like he belongs in that environment. Yeah.
And not just the fact that he looks at it, but he enjoys it and he can engage in that. I mean, let's face it, small talk is horrific at the best of times.
Yeah.
But they can do it really, really well. So this book by a lady called Elise Vanderbilt, she says she has kind of 4 guys on the go. Now they all know about each other. That's the key thing. So it's not like she's cheating. Yeah. But there's your Mr. Friday night, let's go for a beer and a good time.
I love your way of naming people.
There's Mr. Waistcoat, let's go somewhere posh, let's do this. There's Mr. Ruff, we all know what he does. But there's not one person that fills every need. And the problem is that we expect, not just women, I think everyone kind of has this ideal of this one person, and you get really upset if they don't fulfill that area, and that's just something that they're not comfortable with.
You know what, Bex? You've opened my mindset. You know what I mean? Not blown it, but you've opened it. I know what I'm just saying. It's like, I think this was really engaging conversation about that. You know, I mean, like, who knew where it was going to go? Now, first of all, before we go, please tell me, am I the most hated man on the internet? What is that?
Give him that apple back. It might have poison in
Anyway, you know what I was going to say is that, we should probably close it out. I mean, that was the last of our topics, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Oh, well, no, Bex, send us home, please. Let us out into the day.
Listen, guys.
Day walking. like.
You said day, not J. Yeah. Moving swiftly on. That was Morning Glory. We shall be back again very soon. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can do at any point at CondoR Online across all the platforms. Instagram's a great one. Get in touch with us. Tell us your opinions on things we've talked about. Give us some ideas of what we can talk about next time.
Yeah, that's right. You know, we got a list. Sarah's over there pulling it up on the internet, and it's all a great thing. You know, I want to thank Bec for, you know, inviting us into the show and everything. My name is Chase. I'm not sad.
Guys, it has been a pleasure. Thank you very much. I've loved sharing this morning with you.
Thank you, that Max. Damn, fan of you. Like, we out.